So as you can see from the front of both these cars, they are quite different looking. That is, of course, the Quest is the older shape Toyota Corolla, but it is selling as new. Actually, believe it or not, this Prestige is 1 year old. It's 2017 compared to this 2018 Toyota Corolla Quest. So they do have a lot of differences. Like this one has a nice long chrome grille that flows all around the front, while on this one there is no chrome at all. It's just a black plastic grille. This one does have a fake grille over here, but it does have some more grilles over here which are also fake. This one has, however, more fake grilles, which is this entire thing over here. Both of these cars don't have spotlights, as you can see, but the Prestige does have daytime running lights, LED daytime running lights. However, both these cars do have standard halogen headlights, which I'm going to show them to you right now. This is a normal daytime running lights, the park lights, the headlights, the brights, the indicators with the lights, and the indicators without the lights. So as you can see, you can clearly see that the Prestige does have the better lights compared to the Quest. These lights are like less bright and they are less attractive looking compared to the Prestige, and the Prestige is a year older. But yeah, either than that, they do the same thing in the front. Both of them don't have parking sensors. However, both of them do have a slot where you can put a tow hook, so you can tow the car if something does go wrong. And I will also tell you in more detail about how long the front is when I do review the side of both of these cars. So let us compare the specs of both of these cars and let us see the actual differences with performance. So actually this is going to be one of the easiest and quickest specification overview of my comparisons, because both these cars have the same exact engine. However, the Corolla Prestige, you can get the 1.4 diesel and also the 1.8. There is a few variants for this, while for this it only comes in the 1.6. So let me go over the specs of both of these cars. I was very confused when I was reading the specifications because they have the exact same specs, seriously. So let us begin. Both of these cars do have a 1.6 litre naturally aspirated inline 4 engine, which produces 122 brake horsepower or 90 kilowatts. Both of these cars produce 154 Newton meters of torque, which is not a very bad number considering it's only a naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine. Both of these cars go 0 to 100 kilometers in 10.5 seconds, and both of these cars come in front-wheel drive. Hear this. Both of these cars weigh 1,240 kilograms or 2,733 pounds. So they weigh the exact same amount and perform the same way. However, they are also the same in fuel economy because they have the same engine and weigh the exact same. So they both average about 8 liters per 100 kilometers in the city, and on the highway they can go as low as 5 liters per 100 kilometers. Just remember, fuel economy is measured by the way you drive. So now this is where the Prestige has an advantage, is the towing specifications. Because the Prestige can tow 450 kilograms if the thing you're towing is unbraked. However, if it has a brake, then it can tow 1.3 tons. However, the Quest can only tow a maximum of 680 kilograms or 1,500 pounds. So this is where the Prestige has advantage. Maybe because the Prestige comes in a 6-speed manual and a CVT, while the Quest comes in a 6-speed manual and a 4-speed automatic. So the Corolla still comes with gears, while this one comes in a CVT if you want an automatic variant. Since both these cars have the same engine, they produce the same carbon output of 157 grams a kilometer, which is not too bad. I mean, for a 4-cylinder, it's a little bit too much. So finally, the Prestige retails at $12,022 in America, 204,000 Rand in South Africa, and in Europe, 11,893 euros. While the Quest is a little bit cheaper at $9,960 in America, 167,000 Rand in South Africa, and in Europe, 9,935 euros. So obviously the Prestige has an advantage with the price. It's more expensive than the Quest. So is it really worth it to spend that extra money on the Prestige, or should you save those extra 10,000s of rands on the Quest? Wait until the further parts of the video so you can see if this decision is truly right. So as you can see, just like the front of both these cars, they do look quite different. The Corolla Prestige does have a more sleek and sportier look. It looks more elegant compared to the Quest right over here. Something also really nice is that the Prestige does have clutch control. It really comes in handy when you do need to move these two cars, because I've never stored a car as much as I did in the Quest for a long time. But yeah, both these lights are standard lights, just like the front. They're not like anything too special like LEDs or anything like that. I will go over them just now. You can see that you also do have a nice chrome strip right over there, and also your rear view camera right over there, which is quite nice. So let me show you the lights of both of these cars. Hopefully I managed to crop it out properly. This is normal daytime running lights, the tail lights, the fog lights, the brake lights with the lights, the indicators with the lights, the indicators without the lights, the brake lights without the lights, and finally the reverse lights. So as you can see, the Corolla Prestige does have better lights compared to this one. This one does have a massive reverse light though. The reverse light is bigger than the indicator even. So something nice about both these cars is that they also do have nice reflectors over there, and this one does have a more sportier bumper, as you can see. Both of them do have heated tinted smash and grab rear windows right over there, and they both do have hidden exhausts as they're the same engine. Something that I don't really find that nice is that both of these cars you cannot open the boots up from the back. Something nice about the Quest though is that you can put the key in there so you can open it, while on the Prestige you can't do that. On the Prestige you can only do it from the interior or from the key, which there's a difference right over here. As you can see with the Prestige, I can open the boots from the key. As you can see, opens up right up, while on the Quest there's only a lock and unlock button. So the only way is either inserting the key in the hole or from the interior. So as you can see, both of these boots, they are quite similar in size. The Quest is a 450 litre boot, while the Prestige is a 452 litre boot. So the Prestige does have 2 litres extra space, which means you can fit an extra 2 litre Coke bottle inside of here. But yeah, either than that, they are both quite the same with storage. Like I'll show you on the screen how the Quest looks like. As you can see with the Quest, you have nothing on the left hand side. However, you do have some storage for your spare wheel, wheel spanner, jack, and all those goodies. And then on the furthest right, you do have like a shelving type of storage. So now let me put on the screen how the Prestige looks like. Same type of concept. On the left there is nothing, and then on the middle there is some space for your spare wheel, wheel spanner, jack, and all those stuff. And on the right you do have a very limited piece of storage. So both these cars do have that same plastic bidding on the boot over here, and something that I don't really find that nice is that the quality of the carpet is a bit atrocious. As you can see, it's already like broken on the Quest over here. I did review this Quest at my previous video, so if you do want an individual review on the Quest and the Prestige, I did do individual reviews on both these cars. Please can you go check them out. Both these cars are lined in the same carpets, as you can see, so yeah, they're not too bad at the back over here. So let me move on to the interior of the Quest, and let us really see the differences when I go into the Prestige. So this is the interior of this Toyota Corolla Quest. As you can see, it's a little bit more basic compared to the Prestige, which I will go over just now. I have done an individual review of the Toyota Corolla Quest, so if you want a detailed review of the interior, please can you go watch that video. So let us begin with the center console of this car. As you can see, you do have your two air conditioning vents right over there with your very old school radio right below it. You do then have the same air conditioning as a Prestige, fully manually operated. I will go over that just now. And then you also do have a little display which displays if your passenger airbag is on or off. So let us begin with that air conditioning. It's the exact same as a Prestige, so it is fully manually operated for the air circulation, manual operated. You have 4 fan speed modes, and then you do have your temperature, which is blue and a red line. Blue meaning cold, red meaning hot. Then you have an AC button, rear windscreen defroster, and another button for your air circulation. So then this is the radio of this car. This radio does have aux, USB, CD as far as I'm aware of, yes. And yeah, it is a very old school radio. You can tune stuff with it and stuff. It is quite outdated compared to the Prestige. This is now the center console of this car. As you can see, you do have a piece of cover over there, 6-speed manual gearbox, some cup holders, handbrake, and an armrest. Inside that armrest is nothing much, it's just some storage. So let's go over this piece of storage over here. As you can see, you do have a cigarette lighter and some storage right next to it with a do not smoke sticker. Then you do have your 2 cup holders, which is in a nice type of drawer type of shape. It's quite cool in my opinion. As you can see, you also do have some storage over there on the leg wow, which is quite cool. So now this is the dials of this car. I will put it up on the screen just now, right now. As you can see, you have a nice little difference between your analog and digital. So you do have 2 little digital displays. I will go over the one on the right first. As you can see, it does display your odometer, trip A and trip B. So then on the left hand side, you do have your time and degrees, instant fuel economy, average fuel economy, your range, and your average speed. And this is the steering wheel of this car. It is a noticeably less quiet steering wheel compared to the Prestige. It doesn't have any buttons on it, and you do have 2 airbags in this car. The stalks of this car is around the same as the Prestige. As you can see, left for wipers, right for indicators. Now this is the other part of the driver's side. As you can see, you do have an AC vent, electric mirrors, you can move your lights up and down. Then you do have a piece of storage which does not close. Now this is the door panel. As you can see, you do have a chrome plastic door handle. You do have your buttons over here. Then you also do have your cup holder and a speaker. As you can see, this car does have central locking and full electric windows. So yeah, then this is the passenger side. As you can see, you do have an AC vent and a dual type of cubby hole design. So this is the first half of the cubby hole, and this is the second half of the cubby hole. As you can see, they do have some storage. It is made out of a plastic material. So then the seats of this car, these are fully vinyl seats. They have a nice pattern to it. They are fully manually operated. When I say manually operated, I mean they can manually go forwards and backwards, up and down. This is for the driver's side. So yeah, it's quite cool. it's around the same as the Prestige. The Prestige just has leather seats. So then up here you have nothing, there's no lights or anything, but you do have a mirror. There's a day and night mirror. And then these are the sun visors. As you can see, you do have a mirror on the passenger and the driver, however you don't have a light. So then the only person that gets a handle is the passenger. Literally all the other passengers and the driver does not have a handle. So you are talking about the quality. You do have a soft touch dashboard, as you can see, but the rest is all plastic here, plastic here, everywhere else. And also the plastic is very bad because look, it just shakes uncontrollably this center console. So how much better is the Corolla Prestige's interior compared to this Corolla Quest? That's exactly where we're heading right now. So right now I am sat in this Corolla Prestige, and as you can see, it is a more noticeably nicer and more modern interior. You can immediately smell the leather seat, which is quite nice. It smells quite nice. So let us begin with this more modern center console. As you can see, you do have your 2 air conditioning vents with your Toyota Corolla screen right below it, with your hazard switch right next to it, and your digital clock right next to it. Then you do have your air conditioning right below it. So let us waste no time and let's start with the air conditioning. As you can see, it's the same as the Toyota Corolla Prestige. It's fully manual air circulation. You have 4 fan speed modes, and you do have your temperature gauge, which does display blue for cold, red for hot. You have an AC button, rear windscreen defroster, and your mode for your air circulation. Quite cool. Now this is your screen. As you can see, you do have your FM, you do also have your AM. Then if you go to menu, it does display your audio, which is your FM, AM, disc, USB 1, aux, USB 2, and Bluetooth audio. So this car noticeably has more things compared to that Corolla Quest over there. If you do want an individual review which is more detailed, please watch the individual review of this Corolla Prestige. So now let us begin with the other power center console. As you can see, you do have a piece of storage right over there, and then you also do have your 6-speed manual gearbox right over there. You have traction control off button, 2 cup holders, handbrake, and you also do have armrest. And this armrest has 2 levels, level 1 being a short piece of storage, and level 2 being a nice deep piece of storage. So this car does have some more storage compared to the Quest over there. So then over here, when you open up this piece of storage, as you can see, you do have a cigarette lighter and your aux and USB port right over there. So now this is the other part of the driver's side. As you can see, it's a quite nice look. You have a nice big speedometer. So you do have a little digital display which does display your outside temperature and your car temperature. It does display your odometer, trip A, trip B, average fuel economy, range, and yeah. So it's not like the Quest over there where you can have like your odometer or different trips and your, let's say, instant fuel economy, but no, you need to choose between instant fuel economy or your trip. So you can display less stuff on this one compared to that. The steering wheel, this is a leather steering wheel. It does have some buttons on your left hand side for your radio. On the right hand side you have no buttons, however you do have a cruise control button right below it. So the stalks of this car, it's like the same as the Quest over there. It does have wipers for the left hand side, and the right hand side you do have your lights and fog light button. So now this is the other part of the driver's side. As you can see, you do have a circular AC vent. Then you also do have your electric mirror, move the lights up and down, and you also do have some storage. This one closes actually. So now this is the door panel of this car. As you can see, you do have your chrome handle, you do have the buttons, cup holder, speaker, and some storage. This door panel is noticeably more better quality compared to the Quest over there. So as you can see, this car also does have your electric windows, and also it does have your central locking, which is quite nice. Now this is the driver's side. As you can see, you do have an AC vent, circular just like the Quest, and you also do have your cubby hole. Inside the cubby hole you do have some storage, so this one only has one cubby hole, not two like that Quest over there. So the seats of this car, these are perforated leather seats. They're fully manually operated. When I say manually operated, just like the Quest, they can go forwards and backwards, and up and down. So then up here you do have this time two lights, which is reading lights and also a door light. You have your sunglass cover over there. Then you also do have your mirror, which is a day and night mirror. These are the sun visors of this car. This car actually has mirrors and lights for both the driver and passenger, which is quite nice. And then all the passengers do have a handle except the driver, so it is less weird because every single passenger now has a handle. So then finally, talking about the quality of this interior, you do have a soft touch dashboard, some soft touch over here. It's not very soft, but you also do have some soft touch there, some plastic here, some leatherettes over there, and then the rest is plastic. However, this is the same quality center console, it just shakes like that. But other than that, it is a much more better quality interior than the Quest. So let's move on to the back of the Quest. So this is the back of this Toyota Corolla Quest, and as you can see, it is mostly more basic compared to the Prestige, which is right next to me. Let us begin with the center console of this car. As you can see, you do have a blank center console without anything. There is no AC vents or none of that. You don't have any armrests. You have no sleeves at the back of the seats, and yeah, so you also do not have handles like I've said, but you do have a light over there in the middle, which is quite nice. That's the only light this entire car has. So now this is the door panel. As you can see, you do have a chrome handle, you do have a window switch, and you have some storage with a very useless cup holder. So yeah, this is basically it over here. Quality is the exact same at the back over here as the front. It's all in plastic, same seats. This is the carpet quality of this car. Let's just say the carpet is non-existent. It is very, very bad, atrocious even. So let me move on to the back of that Corolla Prestige. So this is the back of this Toyota Corolla Prestige, and as you can see, you do get noticeably more things compared to the Quest right over there. So as you can see, you do have your little piece of storage right over there on the center console, which is quite nice. It's better than what the Quest offers. Then at the back over here, you do have an armrest with two cup holders. Then only for the passenger side, you do have a sleeve where you can put some things. So then over here, this is the door panel. As you can see, you do have a handle, electric window, then you also do have your cup holder, some storage, and yeah, that is pretty much it. However, it is better quality compared to the Quest over there, as you do have the leatherettes here, but you do lose that soft touch up here. Now it's just pure plastic. So then up there, just like the Quest, you do have your little lights. As you can see, this is another light, this is an auxiliary light, and then you also do have your handles at the back here with a coat hanger only on the right hand side. So then talking about the quality, this is the carpet quality at the back over here. It's a little bit better quality compared to the Quest, but it's not good at all. But yeah, but it's nice at the back here. I do feel more comfortable. Maybe it's because of the leather. I do feel that it's like more comfortable at the back over here. It's like a better vibe at the back over here compared to that Quest over there. So let us waste no time and let us start with the Quest side review, and let us really see what's the difference with the side of both these cars. Just before I do that, let me put up on the screen how many airbags this car has. Right, so see you at the side of that Quest. So this is the side of this Toyota Corolla Quest, and as you can see, there is something that this car has in common with its sibling. it is the brakes and tires. This car comes with 15-inch steelies with discs at the back and the front. It's really nice knowing that this car comes with discs at the back and not drums. It's quite a nice safety feature. However, this one does have wheel caps on, which does look much better compared to just the steelies which that one has. This car, since it's the Quest, it comes with your color-coded handles and your color-coded mirrors. Your indicator is located on the side over here, so it does lose a little bit of that modern touch. And also you do have a hidden antenna and your fuel tank, which locks with the car. One way of knowing that this is the Quest, which is the newer Corolla, it is these tinted headlights, which does stick out nicely, and also over there, like I said, at the back. But yeah, either in that, you also do have your tinted smash and grab windows, but it is much more unattractive looking compared to its sibling, which is the Prestige over there, and that's exactly where we're heading right now. So now this is the side of this Corolla Prestige, and as you can see, it's automatically more prestige looking, meaning it's much more nicer and classy looking. You do have your color coded handles over there with the color coded mirror cap and your indicator located on the mirror, so that's a nice modern feature right over there. You do have that same 16-inch steelies, so this is 1 inch larger with your discs at the back and the front. It's quite nice. You don't have drums at the back, it's really cool. You have the same tinted smash and grab windows over here, a nice body line over here, and also a nice body line over here. I have also did an individual review on both of these cars, so please just remember, if you do want to have a full detail review on both of these cars, I did review them individually. So yeah, I did review this one quite a while ago. But yeah, either in that, you can see that this body line over here does match with the headlights body line just flowing right over here. I think it's quite a nice design. I think it's like quite much better looking compared to its sibling right over there. So let me give you my opinion on both of these cars. So finally, let's get to the real question. Which one of these cars should you choose? Well, obviously the Toyota Corolla Prestige does have a lot more features, and also it is more comfortable and better looking, and it's also like a newer shape Corolla. However, it does have the same performance as this Toyota Corolla Quest, and it is over 60,000 Rand more expensive. So if you do have that extra 60,000 Rand, then I would definitely say you can go for the Prestige. However, the Quest is not a very bad car, it's just lacking a few of those modern features like the radio or Bluetooth and all those other things. So I'm sure you can find a Prestige for quite a good price that may suit your budget. However, it will be quite rare and quite difficult. So I'll put the Car Wiz score on the screen so you can see the scores that I gave these two cars. So you're more than welcome to pause the video if you do want to see the detailed Car Wiz scores, but I will give you a summary, which means the Prestige did win both the daily and the weekend scores, while the Quest lost both the daily and the weekend scores at 20 out of 7 out of 50 for the daily scores and 26 out of 50 for the weekend scores. So it scored around 2 points less on the weekend scores and 3 points less on the daily scores, which gives it a very good 53% compared to the Prestige's 57%. So finally, if you have stayed to this far of the video, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to smash the subscribe button, like button, and turn on post notifications so you never miss an upcoming video like this. What is your thoughts on both these cars, and which one of these two cars would you choose? Please let me know down in the comment section below. It would be highly appreciated. So have a great day as always, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye. Coming up next on Car Wiz, I will be doing an individual review on this Toyota Corolla Quest. So stay tuned because you're getting closer and closer to my recent videos.